scale of storm and embered sky, ancient wings that never die. Through flame and wind my spirit calls, rise within these sacred halls. Dragon Magick is the current of primal sovereignty within esoteric tradition, the art of aligning with draconic force. It is a living archetype of transformation, protection, and raw elemental power. In many mystical systems, dragons are expressions of cosmic will, embodiments of fire, earth, air, water, and the void. Unlike gentler spirit archetypes, dragon energy is vast, intense, and uncompromising. It does not diminish itself for comfort. Instead, it awakens expansion, forcing awareness to grow beyond limitation. To work with it is to confront your inner power. Across cultures, dragons appear in dual expressions. In Western myth, they are hoarders of treasure and guardians of thresholds. In Eastern traditions, they are guardians of wisdom, rain, and celestial order, benevolent forces of balance and flow. These are different facets of the same archetype, the dragon as keeper of power and tester of worthiness. Dragon magic is not about control. It is about resonance. One does not command dragon energy. One aligns with it. This alignment is a process of inner refinement. The practitioner must shed hesitation, fragmented intent, and fear. Dragons, in symbolic terms, respond only to clarity and strength of will. To begin, one enters a deep meditative state and invoke Draco Ignis, ancient flame. Through shadowed sky I call your name. Not as master, not as prey, but walk beside me on this day. Fire dragons are associated with transformation, the destruction of stagnation, and the ignition of willpower. Earth dragons embody grounding, ancestral memory, and protection. They are the weight of the mountain. Air dragons represent intellect, perception, and swift manifestation. They move through the unseen currents of thought. Water dragons flow through emotion, intuition, and dream currents, guiding the practitioner through the deep subconscious. Some traditions also speak of void or cosmic dragons, entities associated with creation itself and primordial space. A foundational invocation may begin by visualizing breath as a growing ember within the chest, expanding with each inhale. Then, awareness is extended beyond the body, into vast landscapes, mountains wrapped in stormlight, and glowing caverns. These are not literal places, but symbolic thresholds of perception. They are the gates to the draconic current. In deeper practice, dragon magic is linked to inner alchemy, the transformation of emotional states through conscious will. Fear becomes fuel. Doubt becomes sharpening. Anger becomes directed force rather than fragmentation. The dragon archetype does not remove these states. It refines them into usable energy for the practitioner's path. Ether Draco, wing of night, forge within me burning light. Let weakness fall, let truth remain. Through fire's path I break the chain. Some traditions describe bonding rather than summoning. This is a symbolic integration of dragon traits within oneself. Courage, boundary setting, and creative destruction are all considered aspects of this powerful elemental current. Yet caution is essential. Dragon magic amplifies intention dramatically. It magnifies clarity, but also instability. If approached without grounding, it can intensify emotional volatility or ego inflation. Balance is the key to safety. After working with dragon energy, one must return fully to body, breath, and physical awareness to stay centered. Another layer involved threshold guardianship. Dragons are keepers of gates, between old and new selves, between phases of life. To engage dragon energy is to accept initiation, not into power alone, but into responsibility over that power. When the working concludes, grounding is vital. The ember is allowed to soften and integrate into the self. Because in dragon magic, the final truth is this: the dragon is not only outside the self, it is the force of will within it. Fire beneath my human skin, a quiet storm I hold within. Not chained, not tamed, but truly known, the dragon wakes